Hurricane Shelley and Julie Threet. And to answer the question, why would you waste your time? Well, the truth is never a waste of time. What an absurd comment. What an absurd question. Truth is not a waste of time, and justice is not a waste of time at any point. An experienced international attorney and the CEO of Clout Hub, Todd Callender is also the founder of Project Archimedes, a global fight against 5G. He is also the host of the Truth Be Told podcast. Lisa McGee is a teacher and a single mom who lost her job because she did not want to take the COVID-19 shot. Lisa changed her life to work with Todd Callender and Vax Choice to do what she can to help support this fight. Welcome Todd Callender and Lisa McGee, please.
Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure I deserve all that. It's nice to be here. Look at all these beautiful faces. Holy smokes. It's like a reunion. And you know what I see out here? Beautiful, battle-hardened faces. 5 years. We've all been at this. Everybody looks the same in terms of the joy that they have in their hearts because we're still here, right? We are still here. Deep in this fight, for those of you that don't know, we sued the Department of Defense to stop the shots because we knew that if we didn't stop them there, we weren't going to stop them. And it wasn't really us lawyers. It was heroes in the military that took what we did and then they multiplied. So kind of like fracturing ice. It just went across the DOD, Colonel Chambers being one of them, by the way. Thank you, Dr. Pete. Lieutenant Colonel Teresa Long is not here. Unfortunately, she was supposed to be here because I was going to call her by name and point her out because it was her that reminded me 37 years ago, for the first time I heard the phrase, hold the line, hold the line. And that's what our military did. Well, where did that come from? One Colonel Chamberlain at Gettysburg, the Battle of Little Round Top. Our country, elements of our government attacked us. It's not the first time. Remember the Civil War? That's what Gettysburg was about. Battle of Little Round Top. Maine Infantry, 22nd Regiment. Guy by the name of Colonel Chamberlain says, this is the battle of all battles. If Lee gets across the Potomac, we're done. He gets joined by Pennsylvania. He gets joined by New York. They are overwhelmed by Confederate soldiers charging up the hill at them. They're short on ammunition. And the order comes down, hold the line. And they did. And not only that, they ran out of ammunition. And then came the order no soldier ever wants to hear. Fix bayonets. And they charged down the hill. And they had a decisive win because they held the line. We are here. All of you held the line. And God bless you for so doing. Next to me is my friend and colleague, Lisa McGee. And between her and I, a whole lot of other really good people, Vax Choice, Clout Hub, our law firm, Disabled Rights Advocates, there's a lot of lawyers and doctors and everybody in here. We've all had the pleasure of collaborating for years. It's been my personal joy and honor. It's a mission from God. And we are all in this in spirit together for this very reason. And so Lisa has been a blessing to all of us. She has researched, as the gentleman said, a school teacher by trade. Now she is a subject matter expert, legitimately, in all things attacks on humanity. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are in World War III now, and the war is on us. And this beautiful lady has figured it out. She's figured out we are electrical beings. Our government figured that out a long time ago, and she's going to explain to us a little bit about the science we're working on right now, because the attack is not over. It is time to fix bayonets. We're going on the offensive. God bless you all for being here. Thank you for your support. It is my distinct honor to be here.
Todd. Thank you, everybody. It has just been a pleasure working with Todd, and he's been such a wonderful mentor, and everybody has. And like he said, this is a community brought together by God. Ann and Dr. Ruby have just been wonderful, helping all of us along. But I don't have a background in a medical or scientific realm, but by the guidance of God, I did start to disseminate and go through patents of vaccines and the ingredients, and started off with just a few, and it's just grown into this orbit, this abyss of a consistent pattern that is used within these patents and that go into vaccines and basically the whole matrix of pharmaceuticals. And the idea behind them is, they are synthetic biology, but they're going in and they're morphed in with protein sequences that are bacteria based, but they have become digital. So they are software programs that are going into all of us, our children, early on. And what they are doing is they are devices. They're considered devices. In their patents, they're referred to as devices, as tools, wireless body area networks. That's a big term that's now out and being exposed. But the mindset is, as Todd said, we are all electrical beings. We are a circuit system. We all are generate energy, we reproduce it, and we share it with one another. And those that we're in this fight with have for hundreds of years, centuries, tried to alter that and distort it and capture that, because energy is what rules the world. It is we what we run on, and we are all part of that. And so if the goal is to capture that, harness it, and then repurpose it to run the AI grid, that is the essence of what a lot of this that we are in. And the diseases and illnesses that all of us suffer from because of that is also repurposed into energy, and just to make us sick, in the financial realm of all of that, to keep that supply and demand chain going. Todd had asked me to speak a little bit about the wearables that we're all now hearing about. And all of these devices, the infiltration system within will mesh with the outer mechanics and tools and devices that they now want to have us start to wear, because it is about collecting our data, harnessing, and then ciphering humanity's data, infinite amounts of DNA storage, and it's all repurposed. And what we have discovered, and many have, all of us have, are looking into this, is that this is all about also repurposing this energy to run the AI electrical ecosystem grid. That is what this is about. Humanity will be running that. We will be providing the energy. They're stealing it from us. The cybersecurity that is now going into Health and Human Services, it meshes and it ebbs and flows with Department of Homeland Security. The entire system is now one matrix that is connected, and it's collecting data from us. And yes, Palantir, Oracle, IBM. IBM is one of the, their favorite tool to use. That was one of the very first Department of Energy is steering this along with the DoD. And IBM had the very first supercomputer that ran Department of Energy's database. And when the ingredients in these vaccines that are being put into us and our children, there are direct links within the patents that go directly to Department of Energy, and they are taking our energy. They're taking the data. They rewrite it. It goes up. We did not consent. No, we did not consent. No, they're stealing it. Palantir, MITRE, those companies, those massive monopolies of data, software, or, software, computerized AI tech now that they're turning into, they are all together, each has a very distinct and specific role that they're playing, but it is the depths of the cybersecurity to protect what they are stealing from us is astounding, and it's profound. And we're working on, exposing it. We expose it every day. There's so many of us that are, but it really is about what you just said. We have not consented to it. They're doing it. And all of these devices are proponents of that, and they're tools to be, for them to literally access and infiltrate the electrical system that we all are uniquely gifted with.
That's the point of fixing bayonets, because the next attack is coming and another one behind it. We do not consent. We will hold the line, and we're going on the attack.
Amen.
Period.
Amen.
Amen, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew as early as February 2020 that I needed to do something. I recognized that there was a systematic problem and that this was not about hydroxychloroquine, it was something larger.
Fear shut the world down, and people made a lot of money at it as they were killing us.
I was asked to speak at a freedom rally that was set up to discredit my reputation.
Whoever orchestrated this must not have the safety of this nation in mind.
Medicine and politics should be separated. These doctors were handcuffed.
The American public has awakened. We have a new civil rights movement to restore our rights, and we're going to hold them accountable.
It is a natural progression of a man of God or woman of character to see injustice, to seek it out, and then to act upon it.
Do you hear me? We will never lock down again. This is the hill we die on.
Don't miss New American Heroes with attorney Warner Mendenhall and John Davidson, Mondays on BrokenTruth.tv.